Let's get everything going here. Make sure everything is working. Twitch is showing the commercial, so it must be working. All right, everybody. Welcome back. This is From the Gnome, and we are playing Lord of the Rings Online. Do me a favor if you're watching on Twitch, hit the follow. If you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe, leave a like and a comment. It helps so very much. So, with all that out of the way, it is Sunday night, about almost 9 p.m., February 25th, 2024. And we're in Upper Lebanon. This is in Central Gondor. And I believe this is called Central Gondor. No, okay, we're not in Central Gondor. We're in Eastern Gondor now. We have officially made our way to Eastern Gondor. Been a pretty epic experience so far. The story's been pretty amazing. Let me go ahead and update the... oh, I can't do it there, can I? Let me go over to Twitch. I need to update the stream because it says Central Gondor and it's not. Give me half a second to fix that. Almost there. Stream manager, edit stream info. This is Eastern Gondor. And down here we'll get rid of Central Gondor in their tags and put Eastern Gondor. There we are. Done and done. Alright, we'll move that up there. So, I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. It's almost over. We're about to start the work week up. Let's see, Terranor's saying something in Kin. First it said Lorrandan has gone offline, then several seconds later it said Lorrandan has come online. I don't know. I can't explain these things. Oh, actually, I know why it did that. That's bizarre. It's been doing this to me a lot here lately. I load up the game for the first time, you know, in many hours, I should say, and I log in, I choose my character, and it just sits there. And the bar doesn't go across at all. And so I end up having to Control Delete Taskmaster, kill the Lotro process, and load it back up. So apparently it tells y'all that I've logged in, even though I'm not logged in. That's always fun. All right, we're at Glaniath, and we need to pick up the quest and continue on our way. By the way, we have started Book 3, Chapter 3, Fearless at this point. If you missed any of the epicness that has been going on here in Gondor, you can go back and watch all that, or most of it, on my YouTube channel, or if it's still there, because they go away fairly quickly, on my Twitch channel. YouTube's where they'll be long term. So let's get this rolling. I have not seen the man you describe, traveler. I assure you, were the Lord Regent to visit our village, his presence would be known to us all. You are welcome to await his arrival here, and perhaps you might be of aid to me in the meantime. I've been trying for days now to convince the people to leave, to seek shelter in Tumleden. It is a great and fortified shelter for our people, one of a few in Gondor, and the brother to one that lies within the lands of Rohan. It is more than able to house all of the people of Lebanon and beyond, and its walls would keep us from the growing war in Gondor. My folk are headstrong, traveler. They think that since Pelargir has been reclaimed and no foes have come to our doors, that we are safe. I do not think it is so. Would you speak to them for me? Urge them to reconsider before it is too late. He has another quest. If we are to remain here, as I fear many will, we must better prepare ourselves. When the Corsairs came to Pelargir, we fled the plains back into our homes, and in doing so, we left a great deal of wood behind. I have seen shadows moving among the trees to the south, and I fear it can only be the Haradrim come from across the river. We can lift wood as well as any might, but we cannot fend off swordsmen of their skill. If you would seek them out and recover our wood, we could keep the fires lit and rest a mite easier. Alright, let's see what else we can find. We've already got the stable master here. I grabbed that before the end of the last stream. I came up here and grabbed that right off the bat. And we grabbed the milestone, I should point out. Never did find a milestone in Pelargir. I may have missed it, but I never saw it. Here we are. We have lost so much already. I cannot bear to lose my children as well. I shall heed your request, traveler. Is anybody else on tonight? Yeah, we got a few people. Westgate? Somehow I missed it. We're urging these people to seek safety. There's one more here somewhere. Would appear to be down this direction. I've already done my tasks for the day, or else I would do those back there. There's our last person. Lothwin. There we are. Let's go back and tell him that we have encouraged everybody to move on to a safe place. I cannot say I'm surprised that many of them ignored your advice to seek shelter. They have paid me no mind either since the skies went dark. Still, I thank you for trying on my behalf. I only wish to see my people safely through this war, but it remains their choice to make. Alright, so he's given us his quest. Don't particularly see quest popped up in there. And we've got one already from him. And we've got stuff all around us here. Let's go down here and do some of whatever it is we're supposed to do. Oh, I thought that was a bad guy standing there. Oh, must be. Oh, yeah. That we've gone up a ranking because that's a Norian Skarn deposit. Yeah, this is the next rank up for my crafting. Very nice. That's what I kind of figured. We're in a new area. We got a new Slayer deed. That's for the beast. Let's go ahead and check our shared storage for some Slayer deed boost. Since we'll be in a new area here doing this. There's right there. Was that all I had? Oh man, I'm on my last one. That sucks. I've been collecting those for a while, so started using them here recently in Gondor. Yeah, it's going to be another Slayer deed. That is for the Haradrim. Ooh, they bumped it up to 120 now for the non-advanced version. That's my only thing. I love Slayer deeds. I just wish they would lower the number that you have to get. I think it's a little bit high. Maya's been giving me a lot of trouble today. Oh. I'm excited about next weekend. My friends and my family are going to go work on the farm next weekend. It was beautiful weather this week. I wish we could have been up there, but we couldn't. So we've made plans to go up next weekend. Oh, Slayer counts a bit. Oh, they have dropped it some. Wow. I'd hate to see what it used to be. But you know me, I love doing Slayer deeds. Because I come from over 2 decades of playing EverQuest where we literally constantly grinded mobs. That's the whole point of the game, is grinding mobs. Just for later regions, I see what you're saying. So I'm excited about that. Get to go work on the tractor and stuff next weekend. If y'all want to see any of my farm stuff, be sure to follow me on Twitch at Ferone the Gnome. I put up pictures and small videos sometimes when I'm up there. My goal is that in 15, 16, 17 years, however long it is, when I retire, I'm going to retire to my family's old farmland. So I've been in the process of setting it up. It hasn't actually been a working farm for over 50 years, just about, since my grandfather passed away when I was a little kid. And it's my dream to get it back up and running. I can hear my brother in the background saying something, but I have my headphones on, so I really can't tell if he's talking to me, or if he's streaming and talking to people, or if he's on the phone, or what he's doing. But sometimes he'll be talking to me, and I can't hear it, and then he'll be like, "Why didn't you respond?" Yeah. I have to say I've really enjoyed the Gondor area, Western Gondor and Central Gondor. It's been a good storyline. Oh, let me see something here. Let me go ahead and get my kinship advertisement out here real quick. There we are. And for anybody that's looking for a kinship to join, and Lord of the Rings Online, that's what a guild is called, is a kinship. If you're looking for a kinship to join and you're brand new to the game or haven't played in many years and just coming back, or you're just tired of playing by yourself in the game, we are on, let me get that thing up there, we are on the Gladden server. We are called Lorebound Walkers. We are newbie friendly and returning player friendly. And if you'd like to join us, just create a character over on the Gladden server, get through the tutorial, because we can't invite you while you're in the tutorial, and then get on our Discord, introduce yourself in the introductions channel. We'll get you access on there, and an officer will get your character into the kinship in game. Huh, I didn't realize that. Just reading what somebody said in the kinship. Is there anything else out here? I mean, I'm having fun killing the mobs, don't get me wrong. I could do that all the time. To me, that's soothing. Just going from one to the next. But it's not progressing quest lines. I'm going to check my map here in a second after this kill. Let's see where we need to be. Oh, I need to put this up as well. About what? Oh, about slaughtering mobs? It's an EverQuest thing. It's EverQuest PTSD. Let's see here. I think we got... I don't know what that is. Oh, it's just a campsite. Okay, no big deal. So we got to turn in back over here. We got a thing up here. I think we'll head up this way and try to avoid this warband along the way. And turn in that quest. We'll slaughter some more mobs along the way. Again, if you like my comment, if you like my content, please follow or subscribe, and share with your friends, your guild mates in other games. Let them know. so they can come over and check out the goodness that is the storylines and side stories of Lord of the Rings Online. You don't have to play the game, but you can play the game through me if you'd like. I know I've gotten comments from people saying that they don't even play Lord of the Rings Online, but they like to have it running in the background, you know, watching my video or somebody else's video while they play World of Warcraft or something like that. In a way, they feel like they've played through the game themselves because they get the story from who's playing it. And I think that's really cool. That always makes me sad when the deer screams like that. I'm like, did the designers have to put that into the game? We got a warband here. I can't kill the warbands. At least not yet. But there, it won't pop back up over and over when I go by him. We just put it in the filter. They have a really cool feature in Lord of the Rings Online that I wish they had in other MMOs. And that is the filter. You can go in and filter drops, quest, and I don't know what all you can put in there, but I know you can put drops and quests. So like they have a lockbox thing that drops, you know, the typical gambling crap, and you can just drag that into the filter and you won't ever see it ever again. And I just did the same thing basically for the quest by hitting that icon that was back there. Y'all saw it looked like a little person thing in a blue square that puts it into the filter. So if I click on here and I go to filters, you'll see Traveler's Still Bound Lockbox Loot Box. That is their gambling thing is in my filter, so I never see those drop ever. And Quest, these are all warbands. I've got those in there so they don't pop up on my screen ever again. And that's interesting. I didn't know about that. So you can filter sounds. Particular sounds that you don't want played in the game, you can filter those out. That's bizarre. I'm not sure how you tell it that you don't want to hear a particular sound, but apparently you can. Oh, I can filter the deer cry. How would I do that? How do you tell it stop making the deer cry? He's making me sad. That's funny. There's a command to show playing sounds. Interesting. I've got to figure that out at some point so I can make the deer stop making me sad. Then I'll be able to kill tons of deers. Am I going to the right spot? I'm totally not going to the right spot. Where the heck am I headed? You know what we're going to do here? We're going to travel back to it. That's the one. Alright, where is our turn in? My people will not be moved. I am thankful that you have kept us from harm. This wood will keep our fires lit for some time. Just hope to see the sun again one day. There's a record button in the filter dialog. You gotta be kidding me. Oh yeah, record. Press to capture playing sounds. That's amazing. We gotta try that. I'm gonna go kill a deer and try that. Ah, my friend, the Lord Regent has arrived in Gleniath. I heard a great commotion by the western road as he rode in, and he has made it known that he seeks his father, who was lost in the conflict at Pelargir. Our folk have heard many strange things of late, but I am not certain of his whereabouts. Perhaps he has already spoken to the others of such matters. You have been a great help to me and my folk, Lorrandan. Hope your charge bears fruit for the sake of all in Lebanon. Let's go find a deer. I want to try this. This should be fun. We're about to learn something new. Alright, there's a deer over there. We'll put this over here and we'll hit record. Come on, make your sound. You didn't make a sound. Let's clear that. Here's another one. Well, poopy. They're not making a sound. Try not to kill it too fast. There it is, there it is. Alright. That's the one. Woohoo! I don't have to hear that anymore. I thought that's what this one was. Oh, it is that one as well. Hold on. Stop. Holy crap. Oh, it's already over there, but it stayed here as well. Oh, that is insanely cool. Okay. Alright, so now the deer will never cry for us again. That is so cool. This game's got so many cool things in it. It's just unreal. So like the minstrel and the a number of them make a bunch of weird sounds. If a person didn't want that, which I think it's cool hearing them yell, they could actually make it filter those out. Oh my. While we're running up here, I'll talk about something. Recently I was looking at my stats on YouTube, and it's amazing what y'all have done. We're over 550 subscribers now, and the number of watched hours is over 1,800 right now in the past 365 days. If that gets to 3,000, I get to... You see where I'm trying to go here? Sorry. I get to apply for whatever they call it, affiliate partnership or whatever it is, for YouTube. So that is really cool. Y'all are helping out so much. And so if you can share with your friends and help us get the hours up to 3,000, that would be awesome. Ah, there you are, Lorrandan. I was beginning to worry that you had set off without me. The folk of Glaniath have told me the Herodrim passed by along the roads to the west and south and did not halt their advance to attack. These folk have also spoken of hearing weakened cries of a man among their ranks. I hope my father yet lives, but I fear the tortures the Herodrim might inflict upon him if he is indeed their prisoner. The roadway to the west passes to the north and leads up a great hill to one of the south beacons of Lebanon. Let us follow it and see if we can discover where the Herodrim have gone. 38,000 hours or subscribers. You said both at different times. Oh, yeah. No, the number of subscribers I needed was 500, and we're at 557, I saw a little while ago when I checked it. So, number of subscribers are there. The number of hours is at 1,800 watched hours, so we're about 1,200 hours away from being able to apply for the next level in YouTube. It's not the one where that they pay me for advertisements. That's a whole nother thing. You have to get something like 1,000 subscribers and I think 4,000 or 5,000 watched hours in 365 days. So we're not near that, but we are close to the first one where I can make things like super users and stuff, you know. Don't know what that does for you, but I think it allows me to make it to where the videos come out sooner or something like that. Right now my backlog is pretty long. People watching this on YouTube, if you notice the dates I say at the beginning of the stream, you'll notice that it's probably a week or a half a week since it was actually broadcast live on Twitch. So if I get the ability to set that up to make it sooner for people that are super users or whatever they're called in YouTube, I'll do that. Alright, so we have a quest to go up there. So let's go do that. Is he coming with me? Oh, hey, we got our own little bodyguard coming with us now. I don't really know all the things it allows me to do. I just know that you get to make something like super users or something and give them some sort of benefits. I'm not real sure. It's all just something fun to do. I wonder if I get on my mount, will I lose him? He'll probably just pop back out whenever I get off the mount. Yeah, he's not there right now. We'll see. So this is where I accidentally went just a second ago, and now it's where I need to actually go. Airdrum have overrun the road leading up to the beacon. He's not gonna come down here? Come on, dude. Like, come on. Nice. I like to stun them with my AoE stun because those shield ones, they like to shield bash me and stun me, so I'd rather stun them first if I can do it. Airdrum Watchhorn. Nice. As he falls to defeat, you can hear the labored breaths of a man nearby. Oh, he's here somewhere. Check up here. No. He's around here. So, oh, you have discovered Lord Sergon, a Peligre, bound and barely standing. There he is. Too weakened to support himself, Lord Sergon falls to the ground. I've begun to lose hope, my friend, but I fear our journey is not yet over. My father's condition is greatly concerning. He looks starved to the bone, and his wounds risk infection. I wish to look over his wounds, but I do not wish him to see the worry in my eyes. Speak to him and draw his attention for a moment. Sergon gazes into the distance at the ruin of Peligre. His eyes heavy and laden with tears, he musters a weak smile as you approach him. I believed none yet lived to search for me, but you have proven me wrong, champion. You have renewed the hope that the men of Herod stole from me as they forced me to watch my city burn. I may be but a lord of ruins, but my family lives yet, and there is still a dawn waiting to pierce these skies. Yes. Poor guy. My father needs the care of a healer, and Peligre is no place for the wounded. There is a fortified haven nestled in the mountains to the east known as Tumliden. It is a shelter to my people during times of war, and indeed many of the folk of Lebanon and Lorrandan have already sought refuge within its walls. It is there I must bring my father, and with haste. With Peligre in such ruin, Tumliden may well be the only shelter that still remains in Lebanon. While I long to look upon my wife and son again in Ost-Anglebed, We have come too far to make such a journey. My father is in dire need of food and rest, and I too grow weary. For bearing this blade and armor so long has tired me greatly. I know you desire to rejoin Lord Angbor, but if you would meet me and my father in Tumbledon, I can aid you in readying yourself for the journey ahead. The gate wardens have been known to refuse outsiders during times of war, but if you mention my name, I'm certain they shall let you pass. Okay. So we're going over here, it would seem. See an entryway right there is probably where we need to go. Yeah, we can't pass up these guys. We gotta kill them. Nice. I love being a champion. Alright, I think we have gotten past the bad guys. Can I make it up the hillside? Probably not. It's just a little too steep. Get on your hands and knees and crawl. Alright, we can't go that way. Oh, that's cool looking. It is genuinely hot in here. It was a warm day today. And we don't have the air conditioning on because it's been winter time. And I'm sweating right now. Probably should have gotten my war steed. We'd been there already. Alright, we have discovered Tumbledon. What interests have you in Tumbledon, traveler? You explain your adventures with Faltharan and Lord Sirgon and your desire to reunite with them. Ah, so that's it then. Yes, the Lord and his son arrived quite recently. But how can I be certain of your intent? Well, he should have told you I'd be coming. Oh, hold on. I see it over here. Kneel. Very well, on your feet. I shall allow you entry, but do not make me regret trusting you. Tumbledon has become home to many displaced refugees. Is it? Yeah, we got a milestone here. We'll do this one right here. I still say that should make the same whoosh sound that they normally make. Let's go this way. There's a ring out here. Oh, it's Falthorn. Excuse me, ladies. Falthoran, I should say. Oh, Lorrandan, at last you have arrived. My father and I were beginning to worry that you were not coming after all. In our short time here, I have heard peculiar things, but there are more pressing matters at hand. My father's health is of great concern to me, Lorrandan. Although he has been in good spirits since we freed him from his captors, his flesh has grown pale and his breaths are growing more labored by the hour. I have yet to find a healer within Tumliden, though I am certain one must be here. However, I learned interesting things from the Rangers of the North before they left Pelargir. They spoke of Kingsfool as a herb of great restorative use and gave it to the name of Athelis. Can you imagine such things? Kingsfool is not but a weed. Yet I cannot leave any stone unturned. If you would seek out Kingsfool outside Tumliden and return it to me, I would be grateful. Also, if you happen upon any food within Tumliden, even a mere loaf of bread, it would greatly aid my father's recovery. When my father and I arrived here, the gate warden told us of the many folk of Minas Tirith seeking shelter within these walls. Many indeed. From what I can tell, they seem to delight in rumor mongering, and I do not blame them, for thinking of unbelievable tales and happenings may be the only respite from this encroaching darkness. For my part, I have heard little of Minas Tirith in recent days, and I suspect that the folk here might know more. Speak to them while I tend to my father and tell me of what you've learned. Okay. There's a glowing ring over here. A champion or not, you would be wise to seek shelter here, traveler. The steward showed great wisdom in sending us to safety. Minas Tirith's defenses are great, but even greater are the forces of the enemy who would see it torn down stone by stone. Do you think we'll be safe here? My mother says we will be, but she hasn't spoken much since we arrived here. Father stayed in Minas Tirith to guard the gates, but I wish he had come along with us. If you travel that way, you'll look after him, won't you? And I'm hung. There we are. You plan to travel to Minas Tirith? I would advise you to rethink your course. If the city is not already besieged, it soon will be. Much of my family has been evacuated, but my sons remain behind at the request of their commander. They will defend the city and are glad for the chance, but I am afraid for them. As we left Minas Tirith, I saw smoke rising from Osgiliath. I hope Faramir holds it still, but I do not know how long even he can last. He is the son of the steward and very brave, but I have heard that the armies arrayed against us are vast and uncaring. I have heard also that Boromir left on an errand to the north and has not yet returned. I would feel better for my sons if Boromir returned and stood on the front lines. May it be soon. I don't think that's going to happen. Right now, we await word that it is safe to return to the city. Tumliden has enough supplies for its garrison, now absent, so we should be able to stay as long as necessary, but I hope this is resolved quickly. They're unaware of what happened to Boromir, sadly. Let's see here. Still have more people to see out there, but we got something up here as well. Ah, the bread. That clickable? Nope. What about that one? Doesn't appear to be. Anything on the map? Nothing else is showing up there. So let's go back over this way. I'll go ahead and mount up for this. It's a rather large town. Fortress City, whatever you'd like to call it. That's pretty. That's hold on. That is screenshot worthy. I not have my capture up? Apparently I do not. Give me half a second to do that. There we are. We'll put that up on the Twitter sphere. If you're not already following me over there, it's at Ferone the Gnome. And there we are. Post. Alright. Let's jump off of the war steed so we can get over here. Chat with these individuals. Do you know what happened in Pelargir? The people of Bleniath that have come to Tumliden have told of hearing a great chorus of screams even from so far away. What happened to the corsairs, and why do their ships still sail on the Anduin? Lord Angbar has come, and he does not speak to us openly as he once did. You tell the woman only that you cannot speak on the matter. Why do you keep secrets from us? Does the war go so poorly? I cannot say. Hello there. You look like a real adventurer. Are you really a hero? The boy looks at you with wide eyes and an admiring expression. You must be journeying to Minas Tirith. They are going to need you there. I'm certain of it. There's going to be a war. It may have already started. Are you going to be in the thick of the fighting? I would be if they'd let me. I heard there was a halfling in the White City. I did not see him, but he could not have been much taller than I am. And I wager he will be allowed to fight. Why not me? I heard tell he was a friend of Mithrandir, the Grey Pilgrim. Perhaps that is the reason. Some folk have all the good fortune and leave none for the rest of us. It is not fair. And of course, he is speaking about, Frodo. Let's see here. Or actually, hold on. Think about that. It's not Frodo, is it? It's, is Frodo there? I'm trying to remember. Or is it, Pippin and all the rest? Because I know Frodo was on his way to, Mount Doom or whatever. Pippin. Okay, so it was Pippin. That's what I was thinking. I did not believe I would ever think such things, but I'm glad to be so far from my home. I have heard tales of a great army mustering in the ruins of Osgiliath, and though the steward has sent his son, I fear for us all in the coming days. We need one more person. Across the road here. There he is. They say I am too old to fight, even if the desire to protect my home and my family burns as brightly within my bosom as it does within those of younger men. I am not afraid to die if that death were to be in service of Steward Denethor or his brave sons. Still I have been carted here to wait for the end with the children and the women. What justice is there in that? They say the son of the steward holds Osgiliath, but how long can he hope to stand against all the armies that pour out of the east? That city has changed hands before. It seems to this old man that the next time it falls may be the last. When that happens, I think they will rue sending us away. The White City will have need of folk to wield swords, no matter their ages. Mark my words, and mark them well. Okay. We'll go let him know what we have found out. I've heard tales of many strange things at the battles of Pelargir, but I do not know what truth there is to any of them. You traveled with Lord Sergon and his son. What have you seen? I thought this was the guy I was going back to. Never mind. The man's face sinks as you remain silent. Forgive me, traveler. I only wish to keep my hopes up. Okay, so that was the last one. Oh, it's back over on the other side. Okay. Yeah, we've got a ways to go. Let's get back on our mountain. I share their concerns, my friend. These are uncertain times, and the fates of many may be decided by the actions of a few. It saddens me that their curiosity about the battle at Pelargir must go unanswered for the moment, but the Rangers have bidden me to keep my silence. Let us hope that Lord Angbor and Aragorn can reach Minas Tirith in time to repel the enemy. And I wonder, does he realize that by saying that out loud to me, someone could have heard it? Let's see here. Pelargir, we're an ally! Woo! I need to be kindred so I can get the steed. Deed completed, title awarded, we're allied to Pelargir, and we got 15 free Lotro coins! Let's see, we got something over here at the gates we gotta do. I want to go up here and see if I get a discovery for this. Nope, nothing special. Okay, just wanted to check. You know me, I'm always after those deeds. There's another spot up there. Oh, it's Angbor. You have done good work here. I suspected that we would find these havens full of refugees from the White City, which means that the war will soon be joined if it has not already begun. 4,000 swords travel slowly, but when they arrive, they will make all their points with sharp arguments. We must make sure their path is free of obstruction. There is a good place to cross the river Uri to the south, but it is held by the Haradrim. Let us go to the crossings and defeat these Sothrons, so my army can pass. Any Haradrim in Upper Lebanon pose a threat to the crossings, and they must be stopped. We got quite a few things, actually. We've got a green one and a red one. What's the green one? Wounds of the Father. Collect Kingsfall. Oh, that's right, Kingsfall. Where was that at? It's right out here. Go ahead and get that, take that to him. Then we'll go kill the Haradrims. And while we're out here, we'll kill some of the beast. 52 of 120 for the non-advanced version of this, the Deed Slayer. Slayer Deed, even? The Deed Slayer. You shall make no sad moans now, Mr. Buck. I have filtered that sound out. Now I can kill you with impediment without any impediment. Something like that. King's Fall. Make sure I'm not going off path. Yeah, this is the area. There's a King's Fall. See something here. Anorian smelting. I have 56 available. Wow, I have quite a few already. I didn't know I had even mined that much. Hold it. Didn't he just make the sound? Must have been a different one. Yeah. I just don't remember seeing that particular one. It's got a different look to it. This is the first area that I've seen that it looked like that. Yeah, no, now that I think about it, yeah, Western Gondor and Central Gondor, I was getting West Stemnet. I was getting these, the Aerlingus ones. Because that's what I've been smelting all this time. Almost certain of it. Now that you got me thinking about it, I'm not certain because now I'm questioning myself, but I'm almost certain that that's what I've been getting all this time. Kingsfall. I need more Kingsfall. Need more monkeys. That's a big drop. I mean, not that big of a drop, but it's still a big drop. Excuse me. Kingsfall. On the other side of the scope. Two more. That's got all the little white spikies sticking out of it. The ones I'd been getting didn't have all that. It was this same sort of look, but not with those sticking out of it. That makes sense. Need to go the other way. There's one. Need one more. Man, it's already going on 1 hour on this stream. Feels like I just started. Kingsfall. There it is. It's the last one we need. It's already going on 10 o'clock. Thank you, my friend. Although I'm certain it was a simple task, you can understand my hesitation to leave my father's side with him in such health. My father still needs the aid of a healer, but I have hope that these will hasten his recovery. I have never seen Tumliden so filled with people of Gondor. I suppose it should not surprise me, but it is a marvel nonetheless. You've done much for my father and me, Lorrandan, and I think it is time at last for you to rejoin Lord Angbor and his host. It has been difficult to discern who truly leads the guards here with so many folk milling about, but perhaps you would do well to speak to whomever does. I have seen many guards patrolling the roads nearby, and I'm certain they can guide you to their captain. Haven't I already been to him? He's like at the end of the. Oh, hey, there's Sirgon there. Um, at the entrance of this fort. But anyway, we'll go talk to somebody over here. You wish to speak with the captain of the guard? You should seek out Imladare at the barracks near the entrance to Tumliden. He leads the defense of Tumliden even in times of peace. I thought for sure I was done with this place because I've got the quest from Angbor, the epic quest. It's telling me to move on, but apparently I don't have this done. The 4,000 troops will just have to hold on while I take care of whatever this place. Tumliden. God, my memory sucks. Huh, you think I still speak for anyone here? No, no. That honor was taken from me the moment the steward's sister arrived. She speaks so surely of what she does not know, and those that seek shelter here will lend their ears to any whose voice boom above the rest. If talk is what you desire, then seek her out in the great hall. As for me, I shall keep these people safe from the enemy. And the great hall is, of course, way over here. All right. God, can't control this thing to save my life. Ooh, we're rubber banding. Watch out, everybody. I can't control this thing. Gangway. Well, that was trippy. Okay. It was loading in, and it was very odd looking. I was like, am I about to go through the floor? Greetings, champion. Am I to presume that you travel with Lord Angbor? If he has arrived, I have much to ask him of the war. You informed Lady Tyrannus that you traveled with the Lord of Pelargir and his son, but intend to rejoin Angbor. So, you were at Pelargir then? You have my attention for the moment? You must forgive me if I am too direct, but I wish to learn more about the battle at Pelargir. You have traveled here safely, and our walls remain unbreached, so I can only assume you found victory, but I am curious as to how. The Corsairs had many men, certainly many more than we could equal, especially after the great mustering at my brother's city. How then did they fail? Was it was it the valor of a few great men, and most curious of all, why do their ships still sail on the Anduin? Lord Angbor has just arrived, so I am told, so perhaps I shall ask him as well. You tell Lady Tyrannus that both you and Lord Angbor have taken an oath to keep secret the truth of the Battle of Pelargir. Oh, have you now? Offer you a choice, Lorrandan. Either tell me of the truth, convince Lord Angbor to speak of the battle, or I shall have you thrown into a cell for plotting against the people of Gondor. Well, that didn't go well. Stay right there. I gotta go talk to Angbor. And then quickly leave the city. I didn't say that. That went over just about as well as I figured it would. It'll load the horse here in a second. It'll animate the horse here in a second. There we go. Now we're cooking with fire. Oh, crap. Off the mount. Back on the mount. I've decided he's not ice skating. Instead, he has butter all over his horseshoes. Maybe it's grease. He's got grease all over his horseshoes. That's what it is. Don't want them rusting, of course. It is good to see you again, Lorrandan. I trust you followed the boy on his errand. I had a suspicion you would, my friend, for you are a man of honor. I'm going to learn how to read eventually. Yet if what you say is true, Aragorn was wise to send me here. The lady has no such power, I assure you. You need not fear imprisonment. You see, I bear a missive on his behalf meant for the lady's eyes only. War shall not wait upon her stubbornness, so let us quell her curiosity and continue to the east. Oh, hold on. We're not going to go talk to her, are we? Aragorn has told me much of Lady Taranis, though she was much younger when last they knew each other. Even then, she had a keen wit about her, and when that failed, a decidedly sharp tongue. You say she noticed the ships as they sailed, as he expected, and he will see that she learns of the fate of Pelargir before her curiosity drives these people into a misplaced fervor. The true challenge for her, I suspect, will be keeping such knowledge to herself. As it is with you and I, she too shall be bound by an oath to Aragorn, an oath to a king. We shall go to her in her hall and speak of this when you are ready. Let us be done with this errand, Lorrandan. For 4,000 men should not wait upon the meddling of nosy folk, even if they are kin of the steward. And here we go. There she stands, Lorrandan. Come, let us be done with this errand. Only for my king do I do this. He is the fearless, so he doesn't fear her, obviously. I have come bearing a missive for your eyes alone, Lady Taranis. It should put an end to your curiosity and to your foolish threats against Lorrandan. There is no need for all this posturing, Angbor. You will tell me what I wish to know. I shall not stand in your way. Come, both of you, join me by the fire. I say we make a run for it, Angbor. I think we can still make it out. And some wonder why I chose the life of a warrior, not a diplomat. This is going to go over well. It is interesting that you have gone so far out of your way to visit Tumliden. Indeed it is, but I would not ignore the command of my captain and my king. You see, the man you once knew as Thorongil has returned to Gondor, and in his wake there is a force unlike any I have ever imagined. Thorongil? It cannot be. He was a man in my youth. Would not he have grown old after so many years? His age is absent in his face, but it is he, Aragorn, as he is now known. Only he could have won such a victory that went away too quick at Pelargir. I knew it. I knew victory had been won. You must tell me of it, Angbor. Aragorn has bidden me to tell you of this, that it may ease your mind and give you hope for, damn it, for the fate of the White City. But you must swear an oath to never speak of these truths, just as Lorrandan and I have. If Thorongil has bidden it, I shall obey. I swear upon the lives of my sons and my brother that I shall never speak of this again. I shall hold you to your word, my lady, for the fate of Gondor may rest on it. Very well. I was fighting at Linhir against the Corsairs and Sothrons, and a wave of dread passed over all that battled. I stood firm and willing to abandon the city to the enemy, but the others, they fled, all of them, my men, the Southrons, and the Corsairs. And then I saw it, the banner of a king and the vast terrifying force that followed him. There were men, yes, but the forms of the dead walked amongst them and fought alongside their captain. When he lifted his helmet, I knew his face at once. Thorengil had returned, and I swore myself to his service at once. Onward we fought into the east until we reached Pelargir. The Corsairs held it entirely, and would not have been moved if not for him. The dead swept over the entire Corsair force and drove them into the great river. For that deed, he freed the dead from their curse, and now sails upriver to the White City on the Corsairs' empty ships. The enemy knows not of his plan, and they must not learn of it until it is too late. This is beyond belief, and yet I hear truth in your voice. I shall not endanger my brother or Thorngil, I swear it. I trust that you will not, Taranis. I cannot delay any longer, my lady. I must return to my men before any more time is lost. Angbor, thank you. Do not thank me yet. Remain here for a time, Lorrandan. The lady shall have need of you. Of this I am certain. You knew that she'd have a quest for me. I'll be damned. I know we have had disagreements, but you will honor Angbor's charge, won't you? I hope I did not make you wish to leave so soon. Well, maybe. I fear for the people of Lebanon, and your aid could prove invaluable. You will remain in Tumliden for a time, will you not? I suppose I will. I thought I was going to go help 4,000 men get across a bridge, but I'll do some chores around here first. Because you need me. Same person who was going to throw me in prison. I am sorry for the manner of our meeting, Lorrandan. Surely you realize my threats were empty and born only out of desperation. Welcome any aid that you can offer to my people. We're going to get some new pants. Heavy armor, medium, light, and more heavy. That is 1459 might, vitality, tactical mastery rating, 235 battalion critical rating. We're taking this one. Do we get any kind of looks that we can see? No, because we've got this outfit on that covers it up. But we're going to take this, and we will put it on. We got it. Another essence. Let's move these things down here so we don't lose them. Alright. You know well of my interest in the war, Lorrandan. However, I am particularly curious about the affairs of my brother Denethor and my sons in Minas Tirith. My sons have sent me many letters here in Tumliden, but as soon as all these folk arrived, the letters stopped. I do not know if some terrible fate befell one of the Minas Tirith's couriers upon the field, or if the war has reached the city so soon. My sister, nay, the men of Lossernac, saw a courier cross the Uri, but he has not arrived since. Search the roads east of Tumliden and tell me if the courier still rides for Tumliden. It is true that none of our foes have yet made an assault against Tumliden, but I believe it to be only a matter of time. In the past days, I have seen the guards speaking to the people and abandoning their posts for hours at a time. And for what? To speculate about the fate of Minas Tirith and the truth of the battle of Pelargir? Such matters are not of their concern. If only they knew the truth, they would know how important it is that it remains secret. I have a mind to scold them for their foolishness, but instead I'll leave this matter to you. So I'm going to go scold them. Okay. I have heard reports of the Haradrim scouting their way up the hill toward the beacon Menless, and I worry for the folk of Arnok. It is home to many warriors, but as with our own, so many have gone to my brother's aid in Minas Tirith. The Haradrim have not made a move against Tumliden, but perhaps that is not their purpose in Upper Lebanon. Whatever the truth of the situation, they hasten to the east, across the Uri, and if they succeed in their assault through Arnok. I ask this of you, rout the Haradrim and ensure the safety of the people of Arnok. Okay? Your wish is my command. I shall go rout the Herodum. Right after I hit Shift-I, and I see what's up in the reward track. Oh, we've got tons we can get. Awesome. So what is this? Coffer of the Curious Slug. Contains ancient script and a tome of the Curious Slug. We definitely need ancient script, let me tell you. And we're going to get a slug pet. Because why not? Yep, we have a giant slug now. As a pet. Because, of course we do. His name is Speedy. Our pet slug's name is Speedy. Okay. What else do we have? Okay. We have ancient script, enhancement runes, sealed trace free rare. With no level thing on it, so we'll keep that. Enhancement runes, embellish coffer of ancient script. Definitely needed that. Ancient script. All right, so we're going to throw this one in our vault for later on. And we have a 101 and a 101. That's perfect. We need them. Hold up, I'm getting a tell. What's the name of the snail in Neverending Story? I'm not sure. I really don't remember. Drag this over to here. Alright. Moving on. Come on, Speedy. Everybody needs a giant snail named Speedy as a pet. Hey, look, I'm lagged. Oh my. Alright, so we'll check our map. We got here and here and here that we have to go scold some guards, I believe. And then we got stuff all over out here. What time is it? 10 o'clock? We're going to go for another 15 minutes. So it's actually 10:04. Oh, I see what time. 10:04. My bad. We're going to go for about another 30 minutes is what I mean to say. 26 minutes. 26. Darn it. I'm going to get this right eventually. Actually, I don't want that mount. I want the one that will actually not ram me into everything. We'll go this way first. Go find us a guard to scold. What's there? Oh, the harm in a bit of speculation. There isn't any. Now stop it. Alright. Go find the next person. Here he is. I need you to stop being nosy. We're not, you there for the Battle of Pelgar? Why keep such heroics a secret? Because. Just stop it. Alright, we need to go across this bridge here. I hear that the steward sent his son back to Osgiliath. Would not such a charge be folly? Don't worry about it. Alright, there's one more, actually. Am I going back to tell her or something? I am. Okay. I see how you look at me, Lorrandan. You know that I would not be so easily dissuaded from my curiosity, and you wonder how I could be so bold to demand that others abandon theirs. You see, these men are not like me, and you would do well to remember that. They hold their position here to protect the people, not to spend their days engrossed in speculation. Uh-huh. Alright, we're finally on our way out of town. You see a fallen rider and horse in the distance. Actually, I see them right here. The courier tried to escape the Haradrim, but was felled as he fled. Probably one of those mounted ones that annoys the hell out of me. Okay, we need to take that back to her, but before we do that, excuse me, we're going to do some stuff out here that we need to get taken care of. Okay, defeat Haradrim scouts. Find crossing areas south of Timlin. Defeat Haradrim that threaten the crossings. There's ore! So as soon as I get rid of this guy, there we are. Almost stepped on Speedy there. Got something over this way as well. All right. 2,000 virtue. Scout of the Southern Gondor, I bet you is what that is. Deed bestowed. And 5 free Lotro points. Over here. We're up to 30 of 51. Still going. It's the first one of these have gone up that didn't have a bad guy there. Or around it or whatever. The lady sent you, did she? Indeed, you have come at a fortuitous time. You see, the Haradrim have been rallying under the cover of the trees nearby, and they mean to invade Arnok. If you would keep watch with us for a time, we would be most thankful. It's a grim day, traveler. My men and I have held out here for hours now, and the Haradrim continue to push their advance against Arnok. We have held them back for hours now, but I grow concerned that their numbers shall soon overwhelm us. They stalk the road to Tumliden, and we in turn have barricaded the bridge into Arnok. Would you lend us your aid? If even one of my men can rest as you defend the bridge, it would bolster our resolve for the coming assaults. Okay. Oh yes, continue. I hear them coming. Ready for yourselves. I'm ready. I'm already ready. Ooh, we finished the non-advanced version of the Haradrim Slayer deed. And we got the advanced version that's going to be 240 of them I need to kill. Oh, we defended the bridge. And thank you for your aid, champion. That should break their assault for some time. This assault troubles me, though. For what reason would the Haradrim throw themselves against the walls of Arnok instead of passing across the Ori? We have not the men to guard the crossings. It could not repel their advance there. Return to the lady and tell her of my concerns. I do not believe we should leave this matter to speculation. Congrats, Torner. Level 70. And we got 5 free Lotro points. Alright, so I want to check to see if I get a discovery or anything. I probably already did. But I just want to go up onto the bridge and take a look. Still need to do something down here. Discovered Arnok. Where am I at? There I am. Ah, Stable Master. Right over this way. Ah, wrong key. Wrong key. Okay, off the mount. Is this just going to do circles now? Holy moly. Arnok has a travel skill. Well, that's awesome. Let's see. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab this milestone, come down here, and come this way and finish that up. Milestone should be over here somewhere. There it is. we'll get rid of Dol Amroth. Shing. I wish it would do that, but it's not going to. Alright, mount. Try to hit that road right there. I'm assuming I need faction to be able to buy it or something. Some reputation. Uh-oh, we're lagging. Just a little bit. Server is not pleased with our willingness to make a shortcut here. Our desire to have a shortcut, I mean. It was very PO'd at us. We have angered the server gods. Alright, let's jump off here so we can talk to this person. This is who I'm coming down here for, right? No, this is a totally different person. Gracious me, but you're no Southron. My heart nearly stopped in my chest when you came up. They've snuck into Lorrandan. I can't say these words tonight, you know. Now I see you for a good sort. Would you lend a poor woman a hand? My cart tumbled down that ridge whilst I was taking a shortcut into Arnak Town. I know about these shortcuts. Did the server lag out for you as well? And that's why you dropped the cart and it went down the hill? I can't leave these sacks of potatoes behind, for the good soldiers must eat if they're to protect us, but I'm greatly feared some Herod Southron will leap out of the trees in any moment, and me die of fright like as not. What? I can't read these weird sentences. It's not working for me. All right, we got potatoes here. Sacks of potato, as Sam Wise would say. Potato. We need lots of sacks of potatoes. Oh, there's some up here. Oh, and over there. Okay, I was going totally the wrong way. We got potatoes everywhere. We got more potatoes than I have quest slots for them. And a giant freaking bug that would scare most humans to death with the size of it, but it's nothing but a simple little mob in this game. Sweet red roses, I dare say I owe you my life for your help. The Arnak Guard should thank you, too, what with all they eat day in and day out. Not that they're down here protecting me. I do hope old Baranor sorts out what to do with all those men sometime before Lord Forlong returns. Or we're overrun with Southrons, which, if you ask me, is more likely. Alright, so we did a little side quest there. Deed bestowed. It's going to be a quest out here in this area. Yes, it is. Alright, let's mount back up and continue on our way. I'm thinking it's this little bridge down here. Here we are. Wow, okay. Not sure what's going on here. But there's Herodrum and there's Risen Armors as well. And now the Risen Armor is against me as well. They're both going after me. This is getting bizarre. What the heck am I supposed to be doing here? Oh, nothing apparently. Let me see something. That's just my Slayer deed. Alright, let me see something. So now the one that was here is gone and this one's over here. Let's go over this way. We're coming up on our stop time here very shortly. Okay, here's Ambor. There, we got our names back. Angbor, even. Alrighty. Very good, my friend. You have disrupted the preparations of the Haradrim, and my men will be able to cross Ilri without fear of Southron fortifications. Even a force of 4,000 can suffer many losses when attacking a much smaller force, provided the smaller force has time to prepare. Let me see. Essence of evasion, parrying, and blocking. We'll take evasion. Lorrandan is a land of beauty, but we must not slow our steps to admire its sweet-smelling flowers. There will be time enough for that when this war is won. We must go to Minas Tirith. The fields of the Pelennor outside the White City are encircled by a great wall, the Ramus Ekor, through which we must pass. The south gate in the Ramus is located in the haven of the Harland. That is where we must go. First, we will do as Echo stop. Thank God, the thing's always listening to us. I swear. They're going to kill us all. That is where we must go. First, we will do as Aragorn requested and see how fares the settlement of Imloth Melu. To the north along the road, there is a meeting of roads just south of Imloth Melu. Cannot pronounce that name. In Lorrandan. Let us go there and assess the situation. You know what? The stupid speakers love to listen to us. Let's make it actually do some work. Echo, how do you pronounce the word Melui?
The word Melui is
Melui.
important to know pronunciation, and individuals may have their own unique way of it.
Echo, how do you pronounce the word Imloth?
The word Imloth is a settlement located in the region of Gondor.
It knew what Lorrandan and Gondor is. Imloth Melui. You think I'm going to remember to pronunciate those that way? No, it's not going to happen. I'm going to get it wrong every time. But hey, the Echo speaker over there, it can do it. Wish I could get it to do all of the reading of all the quest dialogues. That would be so fantastic if I could make it do that. Oh, lordy. Alright, so that made it to where that we have stuff over here. That we've now got a quest over here. That's going to be a totally different area. We need to go back to Tumliden and turn in this quest to her. So Tumliden is going to be that one. That was funny though, that the smart speaker thingy over there, I don't like to say its name because then it thinks I'm talking to it, even though it listens all the time whether I say its name or not. But it knew what Gondor was, and Lorrandan, it's like it's common knowledge. It knows Lord of the Rings or, all this stuff. Tolkien lore. Let's see here. Am I faced the right way? I am. Okay. Elvis, no. Baby. No. No, there's not enough room for you to get up on the desk. My giant cat is coming over and trying to get on the desk, and there's a whole bunch of stuff on the desk right now. And he is going to... hold on, we gotta get off the crazy horse. He is going to cause a major mess if he gets up there. No, baby, I'm about to be done, and then I can get you a treat. Come here. You want to say hi to everybody? Elvis, come here. Come here. Come on. He's like, nope, you're not giving me a treat. I'm not going to come over there and be cute for everybody. Oh, there he goes. I got him. I tricked you. Oh, baby boy. God, you're getting heavy. Oh. Heaviest cat in the world. Oh, my God. All right. Say hello to everybody. Say, hello, everybody. Uh-huh. You speak human? Like, nope. Only thing I can speak is, where's my treat? Yes, you want your treat. It's bedtime for you. A big baby. You're so special. Here, get you down. I'll get your treat in just a minute. That's Elvis, my Maine Coon cat. He's 20 plus pounds. I don't know how much he actually is now. Last time he was weighed at the vet was 20, and that's been quite a while. You're the most specialist cat in the world. Much cuter than my giant slug. Alright. This is most concerning. One of them has been too badly smudged to read, and the other two make me fear for my brother and my sons. Lord Fettermere and his rangers were sent to Osgiliath and failed, but my brother has sent them forth again. Has he taken leave of his senses? What fate will befall Denethor's city if Lord Angbor and Aragorn do not reach it in time? I must think of this. Think on this, Lorrandan. You have my thanks for keeping the people of Arnok safe, Lorrandan. It is yet another thing my sister could not manage without my help. You see, she and her husband lead Arnok, but that is a story of which I do not wish to speak more. It is strange, indeed, that the Haradrim would more readily set siege to Arnok instead of fording the Erui at the crossings. Why would they march directly into superior numbers instead of hastening to the east? Boy, I told you can't get on the desk. I believe this might be a matter for you and Lord Angbar to investigate. As I said, I believe this is a matter best left to you and Lord Angbar. The Haradrim pose a dire threat to the people seeking refuge in Tumliden, as well as all that dwell within Lossenark. We must discover what has divided their forces near the Uri. Lord Angbor is a man of battle, and I trust he will know what is best. He has since departed Tumliden, but you may find him by the crossings of Urui, if he and his men have not yet crossed into Lossenark. May you be swift, Lorrandan. Alright, baby, just don't get up there. Alright, that's going to do it for tonight. Lord Elvis has decided that he must have his nighttime treats. And by golly, we're going to get it for him. Let me see, can I sit in one of these chairs? By golly, I can. Look at that. That's not cool. I don't know what is. Let me get a screenshot for that for the end of the night. Let me remind everybody, if you're over on Twitch and you enjoy my content, please hit the follow. We're about 294 people, I believe, right now following on Twitch. And if you're watching on YouTube, please follow me over there. It's I'm losing my brain. Please subscribe to me on YouTube, and if you would, leave a like and a comment because it helps me to go up whenever people do searches for like Lord of the Rings online and stuff like that. Go ahead and put this picture out here. Then if you would, go on over to Twitter. It's the big X that used to be a little blue bird. It is at Ferone the Gnome. Follow me there. You'll see the screenshots like the one I just took. And that is going to do it for tonight. I hope y'all had a fantastic time. I enjoyed spending time with y'all here. And we did an hour and 41 minutes. So it is, I got to get off here and take care of the cat and then go take a bath, read my book, wind down, get to sleep so I can get up and go to work tomorrow because this doesn't pay the bills. I have an actual job. Anyway, until next time, I hope y'all have a fantastic rest of your day, night, morning, or whatever time it is, wherever you are. This is From the Gnome, and I am signing off. Y'all later. Bye-bye!